Last one to the bottom buys dinner, Burke Deveraux shouted as they started down the ski slope. Show off. Jules shoved his sunglasses into place and accepted his cousin's challenge, despite his head start. Everyone knew Burke was the best skier in the family, but he wasn't perfect. Jules had won a challenge last week, and he was still patting himself on the back about it. With the girls already safely at the bottom, he bent his knees slightly and gave himself over to the speed. Somewhere behind him on the mountain, he heard Andre and Laurent laughing. No doubt his eldest brother wasn't far behind. The five of them had always been competitive, and the slopes were just one more area where they battled for bragging rights. Biting cold hit him square in the face as he raced past a grove of trees. With Burke firmly in his sights, he leaned forward and gave a battle cry. "You're going down!" he called. His cousin didn't respond. Instead, he wove his big body through a maze of trees and disappeared. "What the—" "Move it, Jules!" Laurent said, almost passing him on the left. Their shoulders bumped. "You're gonna get us killed!" Jules growled, using his elbow to push Laurent away. Wind whistled by his ears and his skis clanked together. Wobbling atop the snow-slicked toothpicks, his stomach knotted. He was going down. Summoning his innate grace, he straightened and rebalanced. Laurent laughed. No sooner had they separated than Andre zoomed between them like a rocket on skis. "Not cool, mon frère," Jules called, dodging a rock the size of a Porsche. Out of nowhere, Burke appeared overhead, soaring through the air. Snow rained down. Chuckling, he landed on Jules' left and kept pace. "Show off!" Jules banked right toward a straight section and let gravity do the work. Adrenaline rushing, he dared a quick look over his shoulder. Burke was gone again, no doubt barreling through the woods like a crazy backwoodsman. "Woo!" That sounded like Laurent's voice, but Jules didn't dare turn around again. He had Andre in his sights, but the landing was coming quick. At least he wouldn't be buying dinner. Not that he minded, but he didn't like to lose, ever. The row of buildings came into view as he rounded a grove of trees. Burke shot through them and darted in front. 5 figures waved up at him. Even from 100 yards away, he could pick out his fiancée. Happy, golden-haired, drop-dead gorgeous. With his focus on Angelica, he didn't hear Laurent approach until it was too late. His cousin gave him a playful push. Completely off balance, his skis, poles, arms, and legs tangled, and he cartwheeled across the snow. Even over the impact, the thud of his body making contact with the earth and the clank of ski against ski, he heard Angelica's cry of alarm. "Typical," he muttered as he pushed himself up. No damage done, except to his pride, of course. Being the youngest, he was used to getting picked on. The fact that he stood shoulder to shoulder with everyone but Burke hadn't made a difference in the pranks. But Jules was nothing if not good-natured about it.